Hi lovelies and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana and here is Ballistic Gist. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notification so that anytime I upload videos, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. So guys, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys. Well, this brother is out on exclamation talking about how the 40 years of today, looks more younger and better compared to that of, 30 years and 20 years. And this got a lot of, people in that range of age coming out to give the reason why they felt so. I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
This new batch of 40-year-olds look better than the 20 and 30-year-olds. There was something in the baby formula in the late 70s and early 80s what made y'all look so young. Was it the crack in the late 70s and early 80s? Were they putting crack in y'all baby formulas for y'all to look so good? There needs to be a study and a documentary on why y'all look so youthful. This was what 40-year-olds used to look like back in the day. This is what a 40-year-old looks like today. This is Megan Good at 43. You can't tell me that this isn't a 23-year-old woman. And a lot of 40-year-olds look like this. These people were in their 40s. Their face looked like it's made out of leather. You're telling me this tough-faced old man was 48? This is 48? Hide your girlfriend, hide your boyfriend, hide your mom, hide your dad, because the 40-year-olds are out here and they're looking really good. But seriously, why do 90% of y'all 40-year-olds look so good? Was it the crack in the 80s? Was it the crack? This new batch of 40-year-olds.
There's a few reasons why this is happening, but it is true. I am almost 40 years old. And I think a lot of that has to do with our parents first. Our parents really didn't allow us to eat fast food only on Friday and Saturday. We didn't eat it every day. No, it didn't happen like that. We did not have Uber Eats, Grubhub. We were eating what our parents made. Monday through Thursday, and Sunday was the family dinner. And then you have to have a skincare regimen, a good one. My skincare regimen, I'm gonna put the ad of the products. Cheeks Skin Line. 2, you have to drink plenty of water. You have to drink plenty of water. And 3, stress. I don't care if it's a relationship. I don't care what it is. If they're stressing you out, bye. Deuces, chucks up. Stress is a big killer and a way to age faster. If you're not smiling every day, you're aging every day. Understand me on that. So, smile often, laugh, chuckle, get your skincare regimen, drink plenty of water, and eat good food. Fix it, Jesus. And Jesus fix it. Don't eat that fast food. It's junk.
Seriously, why do 90% of y'all 40-year-olds look so good?
So funny.
Hey, fam. Hey, sit this one out. He wasn't talking to you. Just go and sit this one out.
So funny.
What is wrong with white people? Particularly white women. She look over 40. And she is so funny. They delirious.
So funny.
Hey.
You have to go look at the video. You have to go look at the video that I'm stitching. If that's not my cousin Kevin.
Seriously, hey, sit this one out. No, for real. We really implore you to sit this one out. I needed this giggle. All right, huh? Bye, y'all.
So funny.
No. It's not funny. There's no joke. If there was a joke, most definitely it wouldn't be funny. You sit this one out. Thank you.
Seriously, why do 90% of y'all 40-year-olds look so good?
They don't be crazy, they don't be stressed out, they don't be drugged the fuck out. They were crazy baby daddies and boyfriends and the husbands that be whooping their ass. That's why they look so motherfucking good. Cause they don't be stressed. Cause most of y'all little 20, 30-year-old women, y'all be all about stress and the drama. That's why you look so old now. Cause you dealing with stress. You're stressed out already. Hell, half of you motherfuckers so stressed out, I thought y'all graduated in the 80s. That's how stressed out y'all is, bro.
So funny.
Hey, fam.
Hey, dude. You should have sat that one out yourself. You have no business criticizing anybody's appearance. I'm curious to see how old you are, to know how old you are, because you look like you're in your early 60s. And I am not trying to be mean. So if you're under 60 years old and you're looking like this, you had no business making that video. It was just a joke, calm down. It's not funny. Coming from someone like me, that means something because I have a messed up sense of humor. I laugh at almost everything. But making a video that makes someone feel bad about their appearance is not funny. That lady will see your video. She will see you say that about her. Then she'll read your comment section. And all the people agreeing with you, criticizing her physical appearance. And you're going to make that woman feel bad about herself. That's not funny. And had you been a woman saying the same thing about a man, I would be making the same ass video. It is not funny to make public videos to make people feel bad about their physical appearance. That is not funny. That is fucking bullying. So you just outed yourself as a fucking bully. You POS. Now I would wish you the day you deserve, but I feel like that is an insult because you don't seem like you deserve much. Not much of a good day anyways. So, yeah. It's not funny.
This new batch of 40-year-olds look better than the 20 and 30-year-olds.
Well, we played outside. We had a skin routine, Vaseline. We showered every day and still do. We weren't drinking and smoking vapes.
This new
The key to our vitality is that we stop giving a fuck about everybody else and their feelings. Self-care.
Now, I'm not delusional enough to think that I look better than a 20 or 30-year-old. I'm not saying that at all. But the reason why 40-year-olds don't look like our parents and grandparents and celebrities back in the 90s and the 80s is mainly because we aren't smoking. And when you look at those Palm actors in particular, a lot of them tanned, like hard tanned, like put Crisco on their skin and would go down to the beach, the river, or whatever, their yard, the pool, and would sit out there. Going to tanning beds was also a big thing in the 80s and 90s. And I can remember being in high school and listening to the girls talking about how they had tanning appointments and stuff before for prom. I'm a makeup person. Obviously, I'm not beat today, but makeup is one of my passions. And for a little bit, I worked at Sephora. And the way that the skincare rep for all the Sephoras, when he was there, would have to beg these Palm people of various ages to stop fucking tan. He would tell them flat out, there is no ointment, cream, nothing that you can use that is going to roll back the effects of tanning. And he would see, and of course we would see, as people that are doing the makeup, young Palm people, like college age, where they've got lines in their forehead. I know I've got this filter on, but I don't have any. I've got smile lines, but I don't have like forehead lines or anything like that. And a large part of that is because I don't fucking tan. Anyway, these college age palm women would have signs of early aging, you know, the impacts of all this tanning on their skin. And these girls would look him, girls, women, elders would look him dead in the face and be like, hell no. I also think, like, bringing it back to the smoking, and even people used to play in hard drugs in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and that's why they look like that. Something that I've noticed, in particular with black people, black elders that smoked, is that they get this puffiness under here and this puffiness over here, like right above, like they get like this fat, that'll fall down and like lay on their eyes. Now that could be genetic, but I think it's because some of the stuff that's in cigarettes is also used to like to embalm people. So that's just what it comes down to is, I'll speak for myself. The DARE program scared the shit out of me. I didn't want nothing to do with cigarettes. The elders in my family smoked heavy, and it just never was a thing to me. Like, I didn't understand the appeal, and yeah, so I just never got into that. And then, you know, of course, the DARE program worked on me. Them hard drugs just doesn't, none of the outcomes, like the people that, you know, were on those kinds of drugs, it just seemed like not only did their life downgrade, that, you know, their physicality took a serious L. So I'm a vain person. I'm not going to do nothing that's going to make me look like, you know, I was unearthed from the pyramids while I'm still walking the earth. But yeah, I think that's what it is. I just wish we wouldn't make this a whole, you know, the 40s versus the 20s, because it's like, that's not fair to either generation of people. Like, we're both minding our business. And truly, as a 40-year-old woman, I feel like my job as the adult here adult is to, you know, be in a big sister space, be in an auntie space. I really, truly, I don't feel like there's a competition there. It's more like I'm looking out versus looking at them as somebody that have an adversarial relationship, if that makes sense. And I feel like these who looks better kind of conversations creates animosity where there doesn't need to be, for real. But that's just my thoughts. Also, I finally got my hair done. Look at all this. Got my new growth tied down, which is crazy. I had 3 months of new growth, and my loctician was just like, I love her to death, but I know she was like, we can't go that long without seeing each other again. The depression truly has kept me in the house because of all the grief, but yay, hair done. Also, obligatory, think of the messiest person you know. It's a man, isn't it? Literally a man trying to create beef between 20-year-old women versus 40-year-old women and vice versa. And even though he's saying like a general, he's using women as the difference, like comparing the two. So the implications are 20-year-old women versus 40-year-old women. So no, dudes be messy. Dudes be messy as hell.
He said, whether the crack in the late 70s, early 80s, no, it was the absence of it. That's why we still look young. You understand? The reason why all these new generations look as old as they do is because of the crack epidemic. A lot of these kids are crack babies, dope babies. It's unfortunate, but it's real. So if you're so curious to why Gen X look as young as we do, it's because we wasn't crack babies, we wasn't drug babies. You understand what I'm saying? Because it go further than that. If you look at the generation before us, our mothers and fathers, they don't look as old as this generation right now either. That's just keeping it a buck with you.
Like, seriously, Lovelace, I also have been saying this, like, I have observed this. And I was so shocked that a guy have to also say something like this. So I have been seeing, a lot of, 40s, 50s, creators, and the way at which they look. Like, why would this woman say that she's actually 50 years, 60 years, but she looks like someone that is in her 30s? And I keep on asking myself the same question: what is it that, our parents of before? Because growing up, when I hear that someone is, when we see 40 years, someone like a man or a woman in her 40s or 50s, the way at which they look, that is growing up. The way at which they look so old, with wrinkles and all of that, with their skin not even soft, so strong, and also even negativity you have to like. But I just noticed that it's as if in this generation, like the group of the 40s and 50s, even up to 60s, like especially the ones that create content, go to TikTok, you see so many of them, or even on Instagram. I was like, why is it that they're not looking just the way, we growing up, and the way at which 40s and 50s and 60s looks like? You see that this, period, they look way more younger. And I keep on asking myself, what is the reason? And now I was just going through my For You page, and this dude, brought up the topic. I was like, all right, this is it. I think it actually have to do, a lot of people say that maybe lifestyle, it has to do with lifestyle. It also have to do with what you take in there. But I believe that during those time when we are, growing up, especially the other people, our parents, ate more healthy foods and all of that. But the problem now is that even in this generation, he talked about how, the 40s, the 40s look more better than the 30s and 20s, which I don't know. I can't actually compare that. But what I know is that the 40s of this period they don't look like the 40s of then. The 40s of then, like the 40s of this period, look more better compared to that of the 40s of then. And even now, when you bring a 30-year-old and a 40-year-old to compare the both, it's as if they both look like similar. You won't even see any much difference. I think it all has to do with maybe the way of life, or maybe there are so many things that have come up, or maybe like skincare and all of that. And oh my goodness, guys, if you know more, if you know something that you think these people does, or you are in that category, please leave your thought in the comment section, because a lot of us really need that. A lot of us have not ascertained in that certain age. You really need what you guys do to actually look more, like to actually look so good in 40s. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So please subscribe if you've not done that. Like this video, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.